We're downstairs with Taylor Cox. The TinCaps have now won 14 of their last 16 games. You just through 2 scoreless innings of baseball. You've been superb on the mound in the month of July and now in August. Your attitude on the mound, it seems like, is not to back down to any hitter. Where has that come from the last couple months?
Just talking to other pitchers, talking to my coaches, everybody that backs me up, everybody that supports me. Really to gain confidence in my fastball and go right at guys and not be worried about them hitting it or what might happen when I do that.
You sped up the windup a bit. You said that's helped. Why has that played such a key role into your improvement lately?
It's kept my hands and feet together. Obviously mechanics are an important thing, and to make them as simple as possible is very important in this game. And so speeding up was just right for me. So.
In the 8th inning, Nick Gordon comes to the plate. He just signed as the number 5 overall pick in last year's Major League Baseball draft. He's worth $4 million. You struck him out in 3 pitches. How did that feel?
That's my job. As a lefty coming in, anytime that I see a lefty, it's my job to get him out. Gordon's a great hitter, and I'm sure we'll see him tomorrow night and the next night do things that are great on the field, but that's my job, and I did it. So
the bullpen has allowed 4 runs during this 16-game span. That's it, 4 runs. What the heck is going on down that right field corner?
We all trust each other. I'm sure Bert and Francisco are not scared to put anybody into the game, and we really just back and support each other. Even when we do have bad outings, we just help each other to get back to where we can be, and we're a great bullpen. And obviously it helps with the defense that we've had, and the bats coming out tonight helping us a lot. It's really been a good team effort as of late.
What's the camaraderie like in the clubhouse right now?
It's great. We got a great Team Kim. Everybody likes everybody. Not many things to say, but just a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to play here.
2 scoreless innings of work for Taylor Cox. The TinCaps have won 14 out of their last 16. Taylor, thanks for the time.
Thank you.
We'll break this one down in a moment. Back on CN 81.
The TinCaps win their 6th straight at Parkview Field. Their 11th straight at home. This team just continues to roll, taking the opener of this 3-game set with Cedar Rapids. Thanks for sticking with us with Kevin Fitzgerald, John Nolan back up in the booth, and this team just red hot right now.
You can't stop them in any fashion of the game. How about the 4-run 6th inning? The offense exploded. Michael Geddes has 3 hits. Franmil Reyes tears the cover off the baseball, so the hitters are there. They explode for 10 runs. And the pitching continues to do what it has done during this 14-game span, in which Fort Wayne has now won 14 of those 16 games. Gave up a few runs early. Ernesto Montas bounced back beautifully, and the bullpen does the job the rest of the way.
Yeah, Fort Wayne did it coming from behind tonight. The TinCaps hadn't allowed a run in 22 consecutive innings. Well, that changed pretty quickly. Just a couple batters into the game. Nick Gordon doubled, and then he was driven in by Edgar Corsino. The RBI single in the top of the first had Cedar Rapids on top 1-0. But Michael Geddes hit a leadoff triple in the bottom of the first inning, and 2 batters later, Rudy Giron plated him to tie it at 1. Seesaw affair, though. Cedar Rapids scored 3 in the top of the 2nd inning. Brian Neveretto got credit for a 2-run triple, and then Austin Deemer, an RBI single to bring him in. It was 4-1 Cedar Rapids, but that would be it offensively for the Colonels.
Yeah, that was it. They scored those few runs early in this game, and let's tip the seesaw back into the other direction. Now we go to the bottom of the 2nd inning. Look at how hard Michael Geddes hits. This one saw back-to-back breaking balls. This one he tattoos into the left field wall. That brings in a run, and that just started the floodgates early and often for the TinCaps in this game. Geddes with the 3 hits. This one of those 3 extra base hits.
So the TinCaps picked up Montas, who eventually settled in. Meanwhile, in the bottom of the 4th inning, there was an RBI double from Luis Urias that gave the TinCaps the lead at 5-4. The TinCaps would get another RBI single from Rudy Giron later in that 4th inning to go on top, 6-4. And then Fort Wayne really broke it open with a 4-run 6th inning that included a 2-run single for Luis Tejada. 10 for TinCaps after 6, and that would be good enough for the final because not only was it Ernesto Montas, but TJ Weir and Taylor Cox out of the bullpen, continuing the stellar stretch from their pitching staff.
Neither of them allowed a hit. They struck out a few batters. Cox, all he did was just walk 1. It was just 1 base runner. That was it. How about the starters in today's game? All but 1 reach base safely. That's the type of production that you want to see. And boy, just watching the celebration after tonight's game, this is just your average Friday night game of the month of August. Those guys are jacked downstairs. They're pumped. They're excited. They're just in a zone right now, mentally, and then on the field.
Taking care of business in front of the 18th sellout crowd of the season at Parkview Field. TinCaps will just look to keep it going. Tomorrow night, Chris Huffman gets the start. He goes up against Sam Gibbons in the middle game of this series.
And Chris Huffman is just a tremendous game manager. He knows how to work with runners on base. He knows when to pitch to contact. He knows when to go for that strikeout pitch. He's the real deal lately. Let's see if he continues it.
7:05 game, more post-game fireworks to follow. Quick Change is back. Get your tickets online at TinCapsTickets.com. And if you can't make it to the ballpark, then we hope you join us here. Our coverage starts on CN 81 at 7 o'clock. For everyone behind the scenes here tonight, and for Kevin Fitzgerald, John Nolan saying thank you and good night from Parkview Field.
This has been a TinCaps production.